Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Lynn Life. I'm gonna give you a moto vlog today. You're going on a ride on my Harley. I got a little errand I gotta do. This is what I've been doing lately. If I have an errand that I can go on that doesn't require, anything heavy like picking up groceries or anything like that, I'll take the motorcycle. It actually gets better gas mileage than my car, so that's what I'll do. And that's what I'm doing today, but I decided, hey, we're due for another video, so let's make it a moto vlog. So let me show you how I'm gonna record it this time. All right, so this is my helmet, right? And what I've done is I got the GoPro in the front, see? It's my moto vlog setup. And I have a microphone inside the helmet so I can talk to you while riding. And you're also going to see the direction that my head goes when I'm looking. So it's, in a sense, it could be a little disorientating because I'm looking to the left, I'm looking to the right, and you're going to be swinging back and forth that way too. But that's what you got to do when you ride. So it should be fun. We're going to be riding in some nice country, out in the country, farmlands and things like that. So let's get going. My name is Jonathan, and I'm a caregiver for my wife Lynn, who has a permanent brain injury. Things are a bit different now, but we're doing the best that we can. Join us as we experience the Lynn Life. Alright, I'm going to put down the visor. I don't like riding with my full face all the time, although I'm making an effort to use it more often for safety reasons, obviously. My neighbor Lou, who I ride with, uses his full face exclusively. It's not as comfortable, and the sound of the motorcycle kind of resonates up inside the helmet, and it's actually louder inside here. It's like a space helmet. I'm not going to talk the whole time, and I just put the visor up because I just don't like that echoing sound inside my helmet, and I have my goggles on. So my errand today is to go pick up mail for my Masonic Lodge, which is in a mailbox in another town, another post office. So I go over there at least a couple times a month, pick up whatever mail we have, see if we have any bills or communications and stuff like that. And this is one of those trips, and I can easily do this on a motorcycle during the warmer months and put the mail right in my saddlebags. long as I keep the visor up on this helmet, it's not so bad. I don't mind it. Where the helmet is really nice is when it's a little bit cooler out. Keeps you warmer. And that is the case today. It might be 60. It was 50 in the 50s all morning. I don't think it's going to get much warmer than that today. Maybe in the 60s, low 60s. The other day was, we were 2 days in a row, it was up around 90. But now, we're back, got cool. Then this weekend was get a little warmer again. 70s anyway, so it's it's getting there. I actually don't mind the 60s, to be honest with you. Nice view from up here. A little hazy today. Oh, a bug just hit my windshield, but did not hit me. And that's why I like a windshield. Farmers have been getting their fields planted. I see one way out in the distance over there. Working the fields. This field they haven't done anything to this one. But you'll see some others coming up. It's real pretty later in the summer when everything's growing. They grow all kinds of things along the way in this ride. It's not just corn and hay. There's some soybeans, some other stuff, not sure what it is. It's like they already hayed over here once. This is a pretty ride. It's not so nice in the winter though. If you're getting snow, this isn't a great ride. This is up on the hill. So the weather's usually worse up here than it is down the valley. Always looking for animals though. When you ride in the country like this, things can run out in front of you. I've hit deer twice on this road, usually at night. Both in those cases it was. And but you could always have a woodchuck or something run out in front of you. You gotta be careful. I was talking to a young girl today, stopped by the house. She works for the agency that supplies Lynn's aids. and a young girl. And I'd never met her before. She came over. They do little checks once in a while. And she asked me, "Is that your bike in the garage?" I go, "Yes." She goes, "Oh, that's a beauty. I really like it." Says, "I ride." But she was on crutches. And said, "That's how I've hurt my leg." She's a brand new rider. She has a little small bike. And she dumped it in a ditch. And I told her, she says, "I wasn't going fast." I go, let me guess. You were pulling out of either a driveway or your road, and you swung too far and went in a ditch on the other side. She goes, "How did you know?" Typical rookie mistake. When you ride a motorcycle, and maybe you might have heard me say this before, you always look where you want to go, not where the bike is going. The bike will go where you're looking. So when you go around turns, you got to look in the direction you want to go. But she's all right. She didn't break it. She's twisted ankle, and her bike is going to survive, and she wants to get on it again. Hopefully she's learned a lesson. I told her about looking where you want to go and to practice that. But the biggest danger on riding a motorcycle are other drivers. So you're basically invisible. Ride like you're invisible and nobody sees you. Going down the valley into another valley now. Okay, nothing that way. Watch this tractor, make sure it doesn't pull in front of me across the road. You gotta think about all the possibilities that could occur. I have a car behind me. Keep my eye on that. I'm looking where I want to go. I also look from side to side a lot too, because like I was saying earlier, there are always animals that might run out in front of you. Nothing like riding though. Totally different from driving a car. Okay, picked up the mail right here. I'm going to put it in my saddlebag. Okay. My clothes back on. Hit my. Okay. It's a small little post office in a small little town. Okay. There's a one-way street, so I gotta pull up here, go through the park. Obviously no one's going on the left, or at least they shouldn't be. Two things that were in the mail were exactly what I expected. Our Wi-Fi, a bill for our Wi-Fi, and our electric bill. So nothing unexpected. That was good. I want to give you an update on Lynn. Lynn is doing fine, although she does have another urinary tract infection. Seems to get one almost every other month, and I'm not sure why. We're taking all kinds of precautions, but they keep coming back. I can usually tell when Lynn may have a UTI first by her behavior. Obviously, I know Lynn very, very well. I know exactly how she normally behaves. When I see something a little peculiar, she's getting a little more irritated, having some difficulties relaxing, things like that. It could be an indication that she has a UTI. Then I keep these UTI strips on hand, and I test her In this case, it came out that there was at least a trace. So I called her doctor and told them that I will be dropping off a urine specimen at the lab so they can evaluate it further. And I did so. I keep the little cups and things at home so I can deliver the urine specimen easily. And let me turn this down. So I brought it in, and sure enough, later that day they called me back, says yes, she has one. And they've called in the antibiotics to the pharmacy. That's another trip I go on. I go to on the motorcycle, is when I got to pick up, a prescription. That can easily fit on the motorcycle. So she's several days in. I think it's her third day in taking the antibiotics. So it should start to take effect now. It's a 7-day supply. And she should be good till about July, where she might get another one. Gonna start giving her a lot of cranberry juice and stuff like that, see if that helps. We'll have a doctor appointment this summer and we'll discuss it there and see if there's anything we can do, anything more that we can do to prevent them. It's not unusual. Nothing. It's a very big dairy farm we're going by. A lot of dairy farms on the way back home. One up ahead. That's why there's all these fields. Not too windy out today, a little bit. It's a very big field right here. Yeah, rural America right here. There are people that think, when I say I live in New York, they think New York City. Most of New York State is like this. Farms. It's rural. It's a pretty state. You got the Catskills to the south of me. You got the Adirondacks to the north. You got the Finger Lakes. You got Lake Ontario. It's a good area to live in if you have a motorcycle. Just some great places to ride. I'm hoping on Monday that Lou and I can ride to Sylvan Beach. It's what we usually do on Memorial Day, and that's what this coming Monday is. But it depends on the weather. Right now it looks, it's like, what I think they're calling it, like 60% chance of rain or something like that. So we'll see. Today's Friday. No rain today. A little cool, a little overcast, a little cloudy. Good day for a ride, though. Up here somewhere I hit a deer, or actually the deer hit me. Ran right into the side of my car. I saw it, but it was like too late. It was right there. Ran out of the bushes. Hit my driver's side door. And I believe it survived. Because it was on the road, and then it got up and took off. But had to get some body work, though. It wasn't on the car I have now, it was the car before. And the other time I hit a deer on here was before that, probably the year before. I came over to crest of the hill at night, and there was, I don't know, maybe 10 deer just standing in the road. Fortunately, I wasn't going too fast, so I hit the brakes. Almost came to it. The deer did not scatter. They stayed there. I hit the brakes. Came almost to a stop before bumping one of the deer, and I tipped it over. But it was okay. And so was my car. There's something in the road here. And that is a turkey. That is a turkey. And it's flying. I'll get underneath it. There we go. How do you like that? We saw some wildlife. It's a wild turkey on the side of the road. And yes, they can fly. You don't want to hit that. Literally have to just ride up over the hill. Up one valley, up over the hill, down another valley. All right, well, I'm back home. The GoPro ran out of battery. I didn't charge it all the way. So it ran out of battery up on top of the hill, but that's all right. I got enough, I believe, to give you a nice moto vlog. Hope you enjoy it. Got more cool stuff planned ahead. I'd like to start doing more. I should do more videos. You know, not one a week. I should do several a week. The problem is content and weather and my availability. But if I can, don't be surprised if you see another one coming up a little sooner once in a while. So look for those, and we'll see you next time on the Lynn Line.